Welcome back, Acadiana. We are starting off with the tropics. We only have Tropical Storm Jerry in the Atlantic, but the Pacific, they have been pretty busy with multiple tropical systems out there. Right now it is Tropical Storm Priscilla along with a newly formed Tropical Storm Raymond. So that'll bring in some gusty winds, rainfall for portions of Mexico. But let's start off with Tropical Storm Jerry, which is not far from the northern Leeward Islands. It has sustained winds about 65 miles per hour as it pushes more so towards the west-northwest at 18 miles per hour. So it is multiple tropical storm watches and warnings for the northern Leeward Islands as they feel the effects of that tropical system. And as we get further into the weekend, we'll see it become at least a Category 1 hurricane sometime this weekend. Bermuda is outside of the cone for this system, so luckily won't be dealing with a direct impact for the island. This will mostly drift off towards the east coming up for Monday. Now back here closer to home, we're not dealing with any tropical activity, but what we are dealing with is the drought. Now the moderate drought has decreased about 2% from last week. It was at 17%, now it's at 15%, but with dry conditions continuing for at least the next 7 to 10 days, this will likely spread across Acadiana. Now we'll also have some light breezes here in the next couple of days as well, so they'll elevate at least a grass or marsh fire. So want to keep an eye out for that as dry conditions continue. And it's in part to this high pressure system that will keep us dry for a long period of time. We'll actually have that dry air continue to settle in our area, so that will lead to comfortable mornings. We'll actually see those temperatures dip a little bit into the upper 50s and 60s, and we'll look at those temperatures in here just a minute. But the weekend, multiple festivals ongoing, and it will be a gorgeous weekend to attend each one of those. Sunny skies across the board, temperatures mostly in the 80s. So what more can I say for a perfect forecast to attend festivals this weekend? But tonight we actually got a light breeze coming out of the northeast between 5 to at least 15 miles per hour. Temperatures on the cool side in the low 60s, but some areas can get into the upper 50s for tonight. So the kiddos, they may need a light jacket heading to school tomorrow, but they definitely won't need it by tomorrow afternoon. Temperatures around average in the upper 80s, but sunny skies across Acadiana continues on Friday. And this goes for the weekend as well. Overnight temperatures mostly in the upper 50s to low 60s, so we'll have some cool nights in there for a couple of nights, but after that we'll start to gradually warm up into the mid and upper 60s by the end of the 10-day forecast. But I don't have much to say for majority of the forecast coming up. Little to absolutely no rainfall over the next 7 to 10 days. Multiple days of sunny skies here coming up with low humidity and cool nights mostly for the weekend and the start of next week. And as I mentioned before, we'll see those nights warming up into the mid and upper 60s on the tail end of this 10-day forecast. Also, the afternoons will be a little bit warmer as well, topping out in the low 90s for a few areas. But stay tuned, we'll have a final look at the 10-day forecast later in the show.